Hey everybody, it's like 3:40. Just got off work, and all my muscle shirts came in. One sec. All my muscle shirts came in, and I'm not gonna put you through seeing them on me, because these are goal shirts. They essentially were intended to be something that I was gonna say grow into, but it's really going to be fit into. My first goal is about 40 pounds less than where I started. That's goal number one. That's going to be my ideally end game weight, which is going to be right around 230. I want to be 215 to 230 pounds, and I want to be under 16% body fat. I don't know how that's going to translate when I actually hit that weight though, because I'm going to have to develop a significant amount of muscle while cutting fat and staying the same weight. I'm going to try and stay in that range while I'm recompositioning my body. But until we put it in practice, it's just a theory and it's just an outline. We're going to have to go back and look at that as it's happening. But from where I am now, it's kind of a big range. But I guess if I was going to go minimum, like if I was going to go the very first mile marker at 230, then it would be losing 25 pounds and recompositioning it into muscle. And then the other number was, I think, 215, and that would be about 40 pounds from where I'm at. So I basically stayed up most of last night, because I didn't want to sleep in. I didn't want to miss work. That happened once. Not ever again. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm not taking the risk. I'm just going to stay up and be productive. So that's what I did. I got like 3 hours last night maybe, and I stayed up all night inputting all of my foods into a calorie calculator, which is called Cronometer. I've never used a food tracker before, but essentially I put in all of my ingredients and the measurements and, basically all of the things that I typically eat, like the yogurts that I eat post-workout, my protein shakes with my creatine and my greens powder and my vitamins. I inputted that all together, my pineapple juice, coconut water combination, and then like an example of a meal, which is like broccoli and rice, and then like pork, chicken, or steak, you know what I mean? So it's basically like going to be a very similar breakdown. Like I'm not going to put every single thing I'm eating into the calculator, but I'm going to know if I had a meal prep and I had a protein shake and I had a yogurt, I can just click those 3 custom meals that I already have in there, and I will know, okay, that's 927 calories for the day so far. So like I will be able to easily manage a calorie deficit. And I got the formula for figuring out my resting energy expenditure, including my workout and like the movement I do at work and all of that stuff, factoring in activity level. And I did the math and I figured out exactly how much of a caloric deficit I was going to be in. And I projected about how long it should be until I am at my goal, which is 25 to 40 pounds down. And theoretically, I could probably do that by December. So that's going to be our time frame that we're shooting for. In the system, I actually put May, because that's a year from when we started the fast. It was May 25th when I did the 30-day fast. So I definitely, absolutely want to be at that goal weight by the time we hit May again. But that's pretty far out. Theoretically, I can get there by December or sooner, depending on how strict I am here. But I wanted to get some motivation shirts. Normally people will get like pants that they want to fit in because it's a better example of the waistline. But these are actually, I think, better because when I wear them now, it got a little bit of muffin top. So the idea is that once I shed off this 25 to 40 pounds, I will look much more svelte when wearing this workout material. So I'm just going to show you the designs because I really like them. And they've all got hoods. They're like hooded muscle shirts. So that's number 1. And I'm fucking into it, man. I don't know what it's supposed to say. Don't really care. I liked the pattern. And that one, I got them all on TikTok Shop. So we got like a black one, a white one, and a red one. And these are a bigger size. These are actually like triple larges, like XXXL, but they're still like smaller than the extra large that I got in the other size. I think it's this material in particular. It's really stretchy, so it really cinches into the skin. And then this is like just an XL, but it is just about fits now. Like I could just lose a little bit of weight and this would probably be good to go. but it's like a V-neck with buttons. And it's basically just like a t-shirt, but with a hood. And I fucking love it. I'm so down. So this one I'll be able to wear sooner rather than later. But as I'm inputting things into my weight manager and as I'm measuring my caloric deficit and making progress here, we're going to start seeing mile markers. And maybe I'll even start with some pants too. I don't know. But I think working towards outfits is going to feel good. And luckily enough, everything that I bought, like the super big racerback tank tops, even when I am more svelte, those will still be perfectly fine as they are. They'll just be oversized, which is intentional. You know, basically the bigger that they get, the more like side action you're going to get. And especially once I get like down to a good weight and I start seeing striations, I'm going to be very, very fucking excited to be wearing these. So that is what I have been doing today. I also got, where'd my cards go? I also got a message today, which was very strange, but it seems to be about cleansing and cleaning up your area, your space. Something about the shift that's been happening lately is very, it's environmentally instrumental. Environmentally instrumental? Okay, yeah, that's a thing. That you cleanse and clean your space right now. You could be getting a visitor dropping by. You want to be comfortable in your own energy right now. You might be seeing something coming here. And you want to remain in that independent, balanced, fun, happy energy. But there's something here about centering yourself. There's something here about grounding things in. There's something here about just appreciating your space. Even though she's technically outside, communing with nature and the animals in the card, you know, the Rider-Waite card. What I'm getting from this is like, that's her garden. That's her backyard. That's her space. That's her what's it called? An orchard? Orchards might be significant. But that's her stomping ground, her zone. And there's something about you seeing whatever this is coming. It could be a visit from a family member, but I really got romantic interest. I got somebody hopping off of a boat or a train or a plane and just surprising you. That might be something they're working towards. Maybe for some it's not happening yet. Maybe for some it's already happened. But this is a nostalgic connection coming in. This is giving Six of Cups energy, where it's just very sweet and romantic and fun and happy and innocent. Nine of Wands energy. This is somebody that does not give up. Which, if you think about it, after we've been talking about this Nine of Wands energy for 2 years now, we're finally getting to see this multidimensionality. And you know, this guy's rods, they're not actually rods. They look more like nails. And he's got certain points of the body where you can see he's been injured that are lit up. But he's not giving up. He's clinging on to the things that brought him pain in order to stay standing. He's not giving up on this. So this is a past person that you've been with before or you know of. You've talked to, you've interacted with in some way, shape, or form, who is seeing you as the Empress that you are and has intentions for marriage potentially. Earth Angel status and the Chariot. That's crazy. You may have seen this coming, and while it doesn't seem like it's here yet, you being in your own energy is important, and maybe that's why you need to cleanse your space to make room for this person to come in. And if it's an ex of yours, you don't have to take them back. But I am getting, show us. The World, the Queen of Pentacles, and Strength. I'm getting that you guys are not where you were before. This may have been a dimensional shift. This may have been a nurturing heart space kind of energy. This may have been that they saw you fall into another alignment and decided it was time to move.